you don't need to buy this thing at all. The whole digital detox thing. So you don't have to buy every fancy new gadget. You don't have to have every subscription service, subscribed, chewing into your wallet like gym memberships do. You maybe don't spend all this time online, even though you're watching us, which is always good. But the reason why I was thinking about this was that I was actually looking at streaming services, and I was starting to get fatigued is probably not the right word, but I was starting to get a little bit. Do I really need to have any of this stuff? And the previous 12 months, I've kind of been experimenting with actually all of them just to see what's on there and that sort of thing. But recently, I just cancelled Netflix for the first time in a couple of years. I feel like I don't need that anymore. I cancelled the Apple TV Plus. I just, like, when I say cancel, I just let them expire. And I'm probably
Ben, that's horrific.
and I'm probably going to let the majority of them expire. The only ones that provide any ongoing value for me are YouTube Premium, because it's like you get the music service plus you don't get ads on YouTube, which is, given how much clips that I watch, that's actually incredibly good. And the other one, because they bundle in so many services together, is Prime Video, because you're not like that. The video part's only almost like a afterthought for them in terms of and it's got a decent amount of stuff on there. On the fence about Disney Plus. I've been rather disappointed with a lot of the new content that they've been putting on there. It hasn't been all that great, but they've got a really massive catalog between Disney and the 20th Century Fox library. But after that, Paramount Plus, I almost want to boycott that because of what they've done to Star Trek. And Binge is, it just, if I need to watch the latest, I don't know, House of the Dragon or whatever they are from HBO or whatever, I guess I can subscribe for 1 month and just catch up on the episodes. But I'm just finding that I just want to actually get rid of these because it started to get to a point where it almost felt like an obligation to keep up with all this stuff, and it wasn't fun anymore. There was a time when I actually used to have fun watching stuff, and it's like it doesn't feel fun anymore.
Yeah, it's interesting you say that. I think the truth is, at the end of the day, there are only so many hours. So no matter how much time you spend on your device, you can't spend more than 24/7. And if you end up with 8 subscription services, if all you ever did was sit around watching each of them, you'd probably be able to do that every day. But the reality is, I think most people are waking up now to the fact that they're not getting huge value. And, a lot of these services are falling by the wayside.
And look, it's not just subscription services. It goes across the board. It's like social media use. Not that I'm a big social media user, but I can see the value in stepping away from that for people that do heavily use social media. And even just stepping away from devices entirely, just like limiting your exposure to it for maybe just to an hour or two a day. I realize like on work days that's impossible because most jobs, not all jobs obviously, but a lot of jobs have the requirement where you have to use technology in some way, shape, or form to get through the day, and some more than others. You could, like me, most of the day is going to be in front of a computer, unfortunately, in between meetings and whatever else. So you can't get away from that. So it almost highlights even more that you don't want to be maybe spending your personal time sucked up by all these devices, all of this content, and this barrage that just keeps getting thrown at you.
Exactly, which one costs you through your subscription, and two, like, just opens you to even more advertising and manipulation through your feed. So I think, there's only so much as humans that we can absorb, and sometimes it's just a step too far.